Alright, we are now live. So. Oh. Actually, your volume was not on. Now you're live. All those
So anyways,
slurs
what's
didn't
your
get...
favorite
It always makes me
I still
laugh.
think that was one of the I still think that was one of the funniest things that you ever it launched in November of 2020. I
Okay.
swear people were trying to buy that during lockdown, dude.
I mean, lockdown was still kind of sort of going on.
Not really by 2020, right? By the end of 2020?
I thought it was all
Like
the way
I
until like
was
early 2021.
dude, I was working in an amusement park and I was back at work by the end of like July.
Fair. Well, you're
Like I was
also...
working at one of the most like public places you could be.
Yeah, fair. You were also in a different
A
state.
red state. I
Yeah.
mean, I get that. I understand that like the U.S. opened up a lot earlier than places like Japan, but
Yeah.
like I don't know. I don't feel like I was really hearing about lockdown until 2021 into 2021, but I could be wrong.
Fair. I think that's
But
why I wouldn't be surprised if our experience are a little different, because I'm pretty sure it was going into early 2021. But
it's Ultima.
we were one of the last states to open. Hey, Ultima, whoa!
COVID lockdown end.
For some people,
So
never
okay,
began.
maybe you can answer this one. The ended in May of 2023. You know, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say I think it ended a little earlier than that.
Yeah.
So maybe you can answer this one for me, and if it's like problematic, just tell me it's problematic. Why the fuck were people calling it Corolla?
Cool. I never heard that.
Not Corolla. Fuck. What's the Corona?
Yeah.
Why were people calling it that?
Oh, I don't know. I just realized that. Yeah, I don't know.
I would say people were calling it that for like a while.
Yeah,
So, because I remember like it drastically affected beer sales.
it did drastically affected. Was it not? Is it coronavirus just not another name for it?
It may be, but I wasn't sure if that was because like the official name for it is COVID-19, and everyone uses COVID-19 now.
Yeah, but I feel like they definitely used coronavirus more at the start.
Um,
Um, yeah, from a quick Google
because
search,
it's
looks like
very similar to the coronavirus, which already existed and was an SARS breakdown in 2003.
neat. Yeah, no, it actually hurt Corona beer sales, which is crazy.
Apparently, it's actually COVID-19's a variant of it, which is interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, looking it up, it causes diarrhea in cows and pigs, but in mice, it's hepatitis. Well, you know, there's a bit of a difference.
Oh, I thought Joshua's cloak out of the corner of my eye looked like a fucking like a centipede. I thought he was like being covered in a bug, and I'm like, nope, no bugs.
Sorry, sorry, Joshua. Kill it with fire.
Kill it with fire. Oh, hey, he just punched us.
So, looking at it, the end dates for most states, was it went into effect sometime in late March. In most states, we're out of it by the middle of May, beginning middle of June. So, like you're in Oregon, so that was the middle of May,
Of 2020. Of 2020.
2020.
Oh.
The only state listed on this listing. Now, mind you, that was when lockdown was ended. Now, things like social distancing were in place for years. Not years, for like months.
Fair.
So you may still be thinking of that, but the like stay in place effect was cut out for most jobs by middle of May, middle of June. The only state I'm seeing on here with longer than that was California, which stayed in place until June of the following year.
Fair.
But like I said, I know in 2020 when I was in working at an amusement park, we were one of the last things to reopen because again, it's an amusement park. It is one of the most social jobs you can have.
Also, are you telling me they don't wipe down those roller coasters?
We fucking did, bro.
Oh, did you? Oh.
It was every ride. We had to wipe it down. Now, it probably would have been more problematic if it was actually, I think it was every ride and every hour we had to do it. I could be wrong. It's been almost 6 years since I did it. Maybe it was just like every half hour or something like that, and we didn't do it every ride. I don't remember. I just remember us consistently wiping it down. Fair. But the other thing was, it probably would have been more annoying, but it was COVID. There wasn't a ton of people at amusement parks.
Yeah.
So even if we're like, hey, we're gonna wipe this ride down, there's only like 8 people online. You're like, oh, okay. It's not like there's 150 like on normal days.
Fair. Didn't Disneyland like never close?
Disneyland tried for a really long time. I know that they really tried not closing for a while. They were like one of the last things, but I'm pretty sure even they were forced to close for like a month or two.
Fair. I was like, I know they definitely tried not to.
Yeah. Well, Disney World was trying to do it for a while, and they, if I remember right, they even tried to invoke. Fun fact: Disney World had the ability to kind of like make its own laws. Like, it wasn't one of those like, oh, we're our own central nation, but it's like borderline on that.
Yeah.
So they're like, actually, we're just going to use our own power, and then like the government order came out and was like, no, everyone's locking down, dipshit.
We are the sovereign nation of Mickey Mouse. We do what we want.
Listen, I know people were mad. Like, people were getting mad that what's his face, Governor of California.
Oh, Newsom.
No, the other one. Fuck. DeSantis.
Oh, the governor of Florida.
What did you say the first time?
Huh? You said California.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say Florida.
Okay.
I know when they were doing like the when he was on his homophobic streak, so like the last 20 years.
Yeah.
But when he had it with Disney, and he like took away a lot of their power because they refused to like not hire them, it was one of those like, it's not a good thing, but in fairness, Disney probably did need some of this power taken away, because why the fuck are they making their own laws? What the fuck? Like, it was one of those like, I don't agree with your reasoning, but yeah, this probably did need to happen, because what the fuck?
Yeah, it was.
Again, your reasoning's wrong, but
why do they have this to begin with?
I don't disagree with the results.
Also, didn't like taxes like go up like significantly in that area because Disney was paying for a bunch of shit they stopped paying for?
I was Disney straight up said, it was like, you don't get to tell us what we're doing. We're not going to pay for it.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm afraid that you forget who is the governor here.
Oh, hey, Joshua. Yeah, it's a nice big beam you got there.
That whole thing was entertaining. It wasn't good, but it was damn entertaining.
Yeah, I don't remember how that ended.
I'm pretty sure it was still ongoing as of like last year.
Fair.
But I would imagine that it ended with everyone in Orlando getting fucked and Disney having to follow the rules.
Yeah, that sounds right. Fuck the people.
No, fuck me.
No.
Not that way though.
Maybe.
If you're asking.
Anyway, speaking of fucking. No, I don't have a good transition. But fucking Margaret.
Editor, pull up a clip from editor, pull up a clip of us with what's her face from last week.
Oh, Jill.
Shiva lady. Yeah, that bitch.
Yeah. Also, is she dead? Because I didn't think she was dead.
I haven't seen her, but I didn't think she was dead. But I also have not been paying any attention.
I didn't think she was dead either, but Joshua punched us and then got mad at us.
Bro, what the fuck? You know I liked her. What the shit?
But
like, Joshua, don't you have another girlfriend? What? No, we're friends.
Yeah, we're just friends. Fucking loser. But anyway, my poor transition to fucking Markiplier.
Oh yeah, the Iron Lung did pretty well.
Iron Lung is doing really well.
I didn't even know that was based on a game. I saw that like the game was being advertised on Steam.
Oh yeah, no, it's based off a horror game. I knew that.
I didn't know that. I did so. In fairness, I also don't keep up with Markiplier like at all. So I knew the movie was coming out as of like late last year, where he announced that like if he didn't have a trailer for it by the end of the year, he was going to shoot himself or something.
That's funny.
It wasn't. It wasn't that he was going to shoot himself, but it was something ridiculous. He was like, "If we don't have a trailer out by the end of the year, I'm canceling the movie." But that was like the first I had ever heard of it. But apparently, it's doing pretty good. I mean, let me rephrase that. It's doing pretty good as far as indie movie standards go. I think I saw that it made like 12 million, which like isn't incredible, but again, as far as indie movies go, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I want to say its budget was like, I don't even know if we even got official budget because Markiplier paid for it himself.
Keeping it. Yeah, I'll look it up.
Let's see
this. You get something.
I was in the cutscene. Reportedly 3 million.
Yeah, okay, that's lower than I heard, but still pretty good. Okay, the budget. Gotcha.
Yeah, the budget. So, yeah, no, it's done. Like, yeah.
The budget's 3 million. Yeah, and it's made 21. That's pretty good.
Oh, it's made 21 now. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh, it has. Goddamn.
The thing I remember seeing it compared to. Let me see how much this movie's made so far. Yeah, it was made in comparison to the Melania documentary.
Oh God.
And people were like, "How the fuck has this YouTuber made more money than the documentary?" Which because she's made like 6 million.
I was gonna say,
and I was like, first of all, who gave a shit? And second of all, it's Markiplier. I'm pretty sure if he ran for president, he'd have more votes than Trump.
Yeah, I was like, you can't say some YouTuber. It's fucking Markiplier. It's crazy that we still don't, as a culture, we refuse to acknowledge YouTubers.
I mean, realistically, so it's almost always like the new wave of media gets really downlooked on. Like video games are still the shitting point of people. They're like, it causes violence. And it's like, dude, we have been playing these games for like 27 years now. Like, if these were really... let me rephrase that. We've been playing video games for like 50 years now. Like, if games are really that much of a cause of violence, don't you think that we would have, like, statistically proving it by now?
Yeah. Real quick aside on that, I don't know. When Charlie Kirk was murdered, I forget what... One of those websites... semi-legitimate tried to put out an article that his murderer was an avid gamer.
The Wordle one. Yeah, I sent you that one, dude.
Oh, okay, did you?
I think I sent it in the voice chat at the very least. And it was like, he's an avid gamer. He plays Wordle every day. I was like, you stupid bitch.
Like, fuck. Like,
that's so sad.
Like, that wasn't The Onion. That was a legit website.
Yeah, that was like the New York Times, dude.
Yeah. That was fucking stupid.
So goddamn funny.
Yeah.
I just remember being like in like my English class in college, and we got the debate over like, and one of the ones we had was like, we were like writing argumentative essays, and she was pitting like people against each other. She was like, "No, I want to see like you guys each write one and see which one convinces me." And of course, we got to pick our topics, and one of them was like, "Do video games cause violence?" And there was this one like 50-year-old lady in my college class who goes, "Of course they do." I'm like, "Oh, I can so win this argument." I can so win this argument.
So
this isn't even going to be. This is going to be so easy. And I think I got like an A, and she got like a C. Like it wasn't even close. So like YouTubers are always going to get looked down on until we get the next thing, and then 20 years down the line, when the people that watched YouTube growing up are talking about it, they'll be like, they're not like the respectable YouTubers from my time, like the Markipliers and the PewDiePies.
I mean, I think they already kind of do that now with like Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he's not like the respectable YouTubers of my youth.
Which...
Logan Paul fellow, he's not like the real YouTubers back in my day. We were watching Smosh. Those were respectable people who put out only wholesome content.
I can't even think of a single Smosh video. I watched a lot of them. I liked them, but
so
like,
the
if
ones
video
I always
games
think
were real.
video games were real, and then they did like food battles every year.
That's right.
That was like those are the videos I always think of as the food battles because those were just a consistent thing. They also did a lot of Pokemon shit, like if Pokemon was real.
Okay, yeah. It's come back to me.
The other one I remember a lot of is Nigahiga, who did like the How to Be Ninja. That's another classic YouTuber I think of.
Just call him Ryan, sir. Call him Ryan Higa.
Is that what he changed it to?
He
I
did.
just remember his original name.
Yeah.
Which I like. It's one of those like when I was thinking about it, I was like, that's probably not an okay thing. I wonder if he ever changed it. I just don't know what he would have changed it to.
Yeah, because Higa was his last name, so he just goes by his name.
I got that. Okay.
So he's just I don't know when he changed it, but yeah, he did change it just to Brian Higa, which
Oh, good. Because like I said, it's one of those like even as I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, that probably wasn't cool. I wonder what he ever changed it to.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, he's one of those. He's another one that I always think of because I feel like I remember seeing like How to Be Ninja and How to Be Emo when I was like 10.
Yeah, I watched. He was definitely one of my first, and of course, the generational talent that is Equals 3. Did you ever watch Equals 3?
What are some videos of his? Because it doesn't sound familiar.
It's Ray William Johnson.
That name sounds familiar.
He just did like a daily like internet show.
I don't know that I ever watched it, but that name sounds familiar. Also, man, Oden's actually kind of a hard boss. I had to use all of my regular potions in a high potion.
Whoa.
First time I think I've actually had to use those.
But fun fact that Alpharad is not even the biggest YouTuber from his own high school, because Ray William Johnson went there.
Maybe that's how I know the name. Is You've told me that at least once.
I was like, I definitely have.
Because wasn't Ray like a senior when he was a freshman or something?
I don't think they were at school at the same time, but I could be wrong. Because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so you've told me this story before.
Yeah, I think Ray William Johnson is like way older.
Gotcha. Yeah, those are the classic ones I think of.
But yeah,
I also think of.
Oh, go ahead.
When I also think of classic YouTube, I also think of like the videos are like episode 457 of Pokemon, part 1 of 10.
And it was flipped, reversed.
It was like all 480p. This was before they had to flip it. So it's like 480p, and then it's like it crops to hell.
Yeah.
So it takes up like 1/5 of the screen, and it's like a 3-minute long video, and you had to click all of them in order to get like the video. Yep. Those are what I think of.
And I still watch stuff that way.
I exaggerate. It's not 1/5, but it was like half the screen.
It's crazy that stuff still exists.
I don't doubt it. I just know that it's been cut down on because of how much other places are arguing about copyright.
Yeah, it's definitely not as big, but like you can still watch anime that way.
Did I just steal his sword? That's badass. What the fuck?
That is cool. But yeah, I don't think I've actually ever seen a Markiplier video, nor do I plan to, or watch the movie, but I think it's really cool that he self-funded this project, and he seems legit and passionate. Like he cried I don't know, was that a video or what, but like he was talking about it. He was crying because he was so happy how well it was doing.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool. I mean, passion is cool.
If I made $18 million, I'd be pretty happy too. But yeah, he seems like a legit guy. Like I think he's probably one of the more down. I'm sorry, I got caught off by Oden just having like a full-on Joker moment. He seems like a pretty down-to-earth guy for as big of a YouTuber as he is. Like I feel like a lot of YouTubers when they cross a certain threshold, they just kind of fucking lose their minds.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've seen him do that. Not to say that he hasn't. I just haven't seen it.
I don't think I've heard a single bad thing about him. Which
I'm sure that he is. I'm sure he has some controversy out there, just like how I'm sure just like how pretty much everyone has some sort of controversy out there.
Fair.
But it's certainly not like a PewDiePie. Like he's not one of those ones that like
PewDiePie.
He didn't. He's not one of those ones that like completely lost his mind.
Fair.
But
Fun fact.
press the
PewDiePie,
attack. Oh, don't tell me
don't
twice.
tell me twice. Fun fact. PewDiePie lives in Japan.
I was not surprised. I figured that he was going to be one of those people that's like, because I know he retired years ago. He retired like before COVID. When he afterwards he was going to leave the country because he wasn't going to deal with that bullshit anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised by that at all. The videos I like, I love seeing these every once in a while because they're so funny to me. Are people who like move to Japan and then they'll post like a video like a year later, they'll be like, "I tried American food for the first time in a year. Can you believe we eat this?" And it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I eat this shit all the time.
I mean, I would love to eat not processed garbage, but
Yeah.
I don't really have that option.
So I will say, to defend the U.S. government some, as a federal employee, I will say for as much shit as our food gets, we're actually not as terrible outside of things like sugar content as people like to act. As people are like, we have like 3 chemicals in our food that Europe has banned. It's like, yeah, Europe has 20 that we've banned. Like
I've never heard that. Like I've heard that they have ones that we
have,
I didn't know it was vice versa.
Yeah, there's like 3. I think we recently banned one of them. One of them was a red food coloring that was in like Starburst and Skittles. That like in super high quantities. Jeez, I think I lost.
Damn.
Oh no, I'm still alive. That like in super high quantities can really fuck you up. But like my favorite detail is like in ridiculously high quantities, it can alter your DNA. But they're like, we don't really know what that means yet. Like, what is altering your DNA is like a super huge margin. Like, for all we know, this is making you waterproof, but it could also more likely be causing cancer. But it was like ridiculous quantities. It was like 1,000 grams per like gram of your body. So you'd have to eat like nothing but Skittles for like 3 years. Yeah, I lost. Good night.
Don't have to tell me twice to do that.
Oh yeah, like we have like
Skittles
20
for
of
3
them.
years.
Oh, yeah, we have like 20 that they've that we've banned that they haven't.
I've never heard that before. I believe you. I just never heard that side. Just the other side.
Yeah, well, because it's not what people like to talk about. They like to talk about how fucking terrible America is. Same thing is also fun fact. We are rated way higher by like the World Health Organization as far as food quantity goes as like Britain and Germany. Like we are way higher than we're like number 6 and they're like 20th.
Fair. That doesn't surprise me that
our food is not good. Don't hear me wrong on that. But it is compared to like Europe, they are not actually doing better than us as far as that goes.
I was gonna say I never really expected Europe to have done better. Like the difference seems like it's much better if you're not an Asian country. Then
yeah, the big problem with us compared to them is our sugar quantity in food is way higher. It's like 2 to 3 times as high. So it is drastically higher than that. But like everything else, we are doing way better than them, and it's not even close.
Fair.
America,
fuck yeah.
The other big thing that they have over us is that they have way more affordable healthcare, which is why Europeans actually, which is probably the more realistic reason for why Europeans live longer, is their cities are designed better for exercise. Like most cities in America are not walkable, which contributes significantly to our obesity ranking. No, we don't walk to work because my work is 15 miles away. But in Europe, you can more reasonably walk, and if you're not walking, you can take a train, and you would walk to the train station. Like, their cities are just better laid out.
We have like 3 train stations in the entire country.
We have more than that, but they're not nearly as prevalent. Like Florida, down here we have a train station, but I would never take it to get to work because I think the nearest stop to my work is still like 2 miles away.
Fair. I don't.
You're up there on every street corner.
Yeah, which sounds nice. Um, I'm like 20 minutes behind you, I'm pretty sure, so this might have been last time for you. But holy shit, this fucking swamp had way too many goddamn enemies.
I don't remember the swamp, but I believe you. I just don't remember it.
Yeah, it might have been. It was probably in your last week.
Oh, are you climbing like the dungeon?
No, went through the swamp. I'm in this like abandoned town now, fighting a
Oh,
bunch of
yeah.
monsters.
The abandoned town sounds familiar. I just don't remember. Oh, you know what? I think I just started running away from the enemies, dude.
Oh, I didn't even
I'm
really.
pretty sure I just started doing that.
That makes sense. I forget it's not just. It's not like a.
You're not locked in the arena, yeah. They can follow you and you can't run until you get away, but you can just walk away from them, and 9 times out of 10 you'll outpace them.
That makes sense. You probably just ran through it 'cause, yeah, there was way too many fucking enemies. It was really annoying.
Yeah, because the moment you're like, yeah, it's before you get to the town, I was like, oh, you know what? I do kind of remember being just fed up with enemies, but I'd also made a decent bit of progress by that point.
Fair.
I'm almost done killing Oden, or as he's known, Barnabas. Can I call you Barnaby? He's being kind of a pain in the dick. He keeps like entering this half mode where he gets to swing his sword at me, but I don't get to hit him. And now he's doing a Sonic the Hedgehog. Sir, the spin dash is not available for you.
The spin dash is really fucking lame on anything that's not a hedgehog.
Yeah. I was trying to think of anything else that does the spin dash, but I can't think of anything. Oh, no, you know what? Dragons can do it. What the fuck was that game? There was like a straight up Sonic clone. It was fine.
Freedom Planet.
Freedom Planet was fine.
I
played that enough.
I actually played that semi-recently. I did not like it.
I mean, I also am not a fan of Classic Sonic.
Fair.
But I thought it was fine.
I think the levels were so poorly designed.
I remember Alpharad was tearing into that game at one point because he was like, especially like I remember him definitely insulting the voice acting, and I was like, I don't think the voice acting is that bad.
Really? Oh, that's surprising me. He's not usually super negative.
He is. He really on his Totally Not series. I remember him being really shitty about people's voice acting. I say shitting. He was shitting on people's voice acting a lot. And I remember that. Because when he played Paladins, he was definitely insulting those people. I was like, these are professional, like actual voice actors, dude. Like these do not sound that bad. Like I didn't get it. But he was like, oh, if these guys can voice act, I should be in here. And I was like, I don't know. These guys sound fine to me.
Fair. Yeah, no, I didn't mind the voice acting in Freedom Planet. Granted, I didn't play it that long, but voice acting didn't really bother me. It was just the level design. I fucking hated the level design. That was so ass.
I just remember. I don't remember how long I played. I probably got through at least the first 4 or 5 levels. The only other thing I remembered was that the duck/alien. I don't know how far you got in the game. He's like the tertiary protagonist. He was voiced by a guy who did Minecraft videos when I was growing up. He was a voice actor in Minecraft videos. That was the other part I remembered.
So I just got to the Oden fight, and I like how Oden's like supercharging his sword, and Clive's like, "How are you gonna stop us?"
Yeah.
I'm like, he's fucking planning a fucking attack. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, how are you gonna stop me with your sword?
Yeah,
that's how I've killed everyone else so far. Yeah, that kind of was the plan.
It's just like you and Gav. It's not like a fucking army. Like, so he's kicked your ass before.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't how that was supposed to work, game, but okay. He does like a big sword beam, and I straight up like wave dash through the whole thing and got to him. But like, it was straight up, it was hitting me. Like, it wasn't like I dodged it before it happened. No, I was just running through it by wave dashing and hit him.
Neat. No, it's totally on purpose.
It reminds me of Monster Hunter. There's on one of the ones on the 3DS. There's a monster that will cover like the whole arena in a beam, and it's supposed to be like an automatic board wipe. But people discover that if you just jump into it and then dodge roll at the same time, you get like enough invincibility frames that it doesn't hurt you. So the best way to dodge the attack was to run into it.
Neat. Haha, my face to your fist technique.
Yeah. You didn't hit me, I smothered your fist with my belly.
Oh damn, his fucking horse has 6 legs.
Yeah, it's Sleipnir. Come on, Cody, are you telling me you don't know your Nordic mythology?
Actually, I was gonna say Sleipnir, but then wasn't that the name of his fuckboy? And so that's why I thought I was maybe wrong.
I mean, it's Norse mythology. You could have been fucking the horse.
That's true.
But I'm pretty sure Sleipnir is the horse.
Yeah, it is. I just didn't know if that was still of his horse in Final Fantasy.
I mean, I don't know about it. About Fantasy.
Fair.
But Sleipnir is the horse of Odin. So that was my assumption. Nordic myths. Like the time that Loki can get pregnant.
Or the time that Loki or Thor pretended to be a girl.
That was also funny as shit. I love when people like, because like the Nordic thing has been like really adopted over the last 10 years, and like half of it's by like racists, but then the other half are people be like, oh yeah, I love Norse mythology, and you're like, how much of this do you know? How much of this are you actually aware of?
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, no, like I had 2 friends of mine that were like, who were not racist, but they're like, oh, I believe in like the Norse gods, and I'm like, how much of their stories do you actually know?
Yeah, I would never say I'm a fan of Norse mythology.
I'm not as into it as I was Greek mythology growing up. But I know enough stories. I know enough to keep up with like vaguely when they're like things reference mythology.
Oh, I should probably move.
I really liked Greek mythology growing up. My mom, I think unintentionally, kept giving me like Greek mythology focused stories. She definitely tried to get me into Percy Jackson, and I read the original Percy. Like I want to say there's 5 Percy Jackson books, and the original ones, maybe 6. And definitely read those, but also before then, she had also given me like a book on Greek mythology. And then like after that, she gave me something about it. It's like she gave me like 9 or 10 of these, and I'm like, I don't know why you keep giving me these, but I'll keep reading them.
Yeah, sure. What about the one where Zeus, I don't know, fucks a goose or something?
No, you don't. You got that wrong. So Zeus turns into a goose to get near a woman, because she won't let men near her, and then he rapes her as the. I think it's a swan, though.
So anyway, you said you like this stuff.
I didn't say all the stories were good. I didn't say all of them were better. But some of them were fun. Some of them were fun.
Fair. Oh yeah, I was reading about Thor. Reminded me. Apparently, there's a comic where Magneto uses Mjolnir.
Yeah, because he like manipulates it with magic, so he's not worthy. Just like whips it around. And I think that's funny.
And I was like, I think that's really cool. I like that a lot. Sorry, my bitch is calling.
Before you guys finish, can I ask Jonathan a question?
You can ask me now.
Absolutely.
Oh, she doesn't want to. Okay. If you will do it in front of my audience, or you will not do it at all.
I was gonna say, wow, like I said yes, and she was like, actually, never mind. What the fuck?
No, she just wanted to do it after stream.
Yeah, she doesn't want to do it on the camera. I get it. The answer is 6 inches.
I'm 6'4". Those are 2 measurements.
Sorry, it was just too easy, man. What the fuck were we talking about?
Mjolnir.
Yeah, have you seen the DC versus Marvel comics?
Negative. I know about like Dark Claw, but that's about it.
So before then, they did a series of DC versus Marvel comics where the winners were chosen by a fan poll. So it was like Superman versus versus like Captain America. Actually, I think it was Superman versus Hulk, or Wonder Woman versus Storm. And the part I remember about Wonder Woman versus Storm is I'm pretty sure Wonder Woman gets Mjolnir, and she's like, you may claim to be God, but now you truly face one, and then she still loses. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I know Storm is powerful, but how the fuck does she beat Wonder Woman with Mjolnir?
She doesn't beat.
World?
She doesn't beat Wonder Woman on her like.
She doesn't beat Wonder Woman at all. But Wonder Woman has Mjolnir. How?
I was like, Wonder Woman and Superman just fucking run the Marvel universe.
The coolest thing I remember about the Superman fight was that he got Cap's shield at one point.
Oh, that's neat. It's kind of useless for Superman, but
It's, if nothing else, something to hit him in the face with.
Can I pour the water in the cup for my oatmeal?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So there was some cool shit about that. And then that was how the Amalgam comics got made. Was at the end of it was the whole lore of it is stupid. To be clear here. It's about two brothers who, like, inside of them are each universe, and then they woke up and decided they had to fight, so they would send the greatest champions from each of their universes.
That's really stupid.
And then it ends in a tie, and then by some other bullshit, two brothers ended up fused, which is how we got the Amalgam comics, which is like Dark Claw and stuff. And then afterwards, the fusion of like the Spectre and something from DC are like, you know what, this is actually really actually, I think Spectre is DC. Spectre and somebody from Marvel are like, you know what, we've discovered the best solution. And they re-separated the two brothers and they put them to sleep and sent them on their ways. And like, there, now the comics are separated again.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was more than just Dark Claw.
Amalgams. Yeah, no, there's a ton of them, dude. There's Dark Claw. There's I want to say it's Superman and Captain America have a fusion. There's there's the Iron Lantern, which was Iron Man into Green Lantern.
Is it Captain Man or is it Super America? I like Super America.
I'll pull up a list. There's 12 of them. Okay. Amalgam Comics. There's Doctor Strange Fate. Yep.
Okay,
Super Soldier. That was his name. Super Soldier.
That's lame.
I think Super Soldiers are good. If you're going to do them, I think that's fine.
I mean, yeah, but I like Super America.
There was the Bruce Wayne Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is funny because it means that he has two comics.
Oh, Bruce. Well, that is weird.
Speed Demon, which was Ghost Rider and the Flash. I remember that. Let me see. Yep, there was Amazon, the fusion of Storm and Wonder Woman.
Oh, they made them fight and then they fused them?
Yeah. It's like... let me see here. Bullets and Bracelets. I don't know who that would be. Spider-Boy, who was a fusion of Spider-Man and Superboy. I remember that. X-Patrol, which was the X-Men and the Doom Patrol. I don't know who... It says Bullets and Bracelets. I don't know. That's obviously Wonder Woman, but I don't know who else that would be.
No.
So it looks like it's Punisher with somebody. It's Punisher and Wonder Woman with some. It's two different characters. Maybe it's Punisher and what's Wonder Woman's boyfriend?
I don't know.
Whoever that is.
Chris Pine. That's it.
No.
I mean,
Trevor.
technically, I'm not wrong.
God damn it, Cody. Steve Trevor.
Technically, I'm right.
And Wonder Woman, and I can't tell who the fuck she's supposed to be fused with. It almost looks like Black Canary, but that's also DC.
Trying to think. I don't know, fucking Black Cat. I don't know.
No, but she's like wearing like a leather jacket and just a bra. So maybe Jessica Jones.
Hmm.
Although Jessica Jones doesn't really just walk around with a bra. The leather jacket is her.
Fair.
I don't know who she's supposed to be.
Hmm.
I'm really trying, man. Oh well, that's a comic title.
Oh god, what's that?
So it's each comic is like listed as bullet and bracelet one, but the comic itself has a title. They do that a lot. You know comics.
Yeah.
So this one is the final thrust.
Does it? Are we sure it's not Deadpool?
So it's Diana. I'm so confused. It's Diana is her name, and her sister is Aurora, aka Wonder Woman. But I still can't tell who the fuck she's a fusion of.
Is there not like the fucking amalgamation wiki?
I'm looking on the DC wiki, believe it or not.
It doesn't say.
And it's not saying. Oh, though it says she has a crossbow, so maybe it's Huntress? Although the picture I'm looking at looks like it's just a bow. I don't know who the fuck this is supposed to be a fusion of. It says, okay. All right. Diana.
Oh yeah, it definitely looks like black, like a. So hey, it's Final Thrush. I'm probably on the same.
Okay, so apparently she's the fusion of a character named Lynn Michaels, who is also known as the Lady Punisher, which that's what they call me.
I mean, I guess that would make sense, but that's.
I've never heard of this character in my life. I get it though. I mean, she looks exactly like how she's dressed. I get that. When has this last person been used? Like, when was the last time this character was used? I've never heard of this character. Hold up, she has a current comic?
Really? Lady Punisher?
Yeah. 2025. Holy shit, she does.
Damn.
Wait a minute, maybe not. What I'm seeing here is okay, rumors. Okay, disregard that.
Rumor has it is the
Okay,
Oden.
she was recently mentioned in 2025. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
That does make a lot more sense. I was like,
I swear I would imagine I would have heard of this more frequently.
I was like, comics are having a lot of issues right now, and it would really surprise me if they're like, we're not selling Lady Punisher.
Apparently she's confirmed to be from Iowa. Thanks. She's only been in about 30 comics. That would probably explain my lack of knowledge.
Yeah. How long is the Oden fight? Another 40-minute boss fight?
If you die, apparently, because it's going on 10, and I was in that fight for a while.
Fair. I was like, I'm not quite there yet, but I'm gonna call it before.
The latest I can see that she was in there was around 1997.
Neat.
So
you were
almost 30 years ago. So yeah,
you weren't even born yet.
I was a wink in my dad's eye, and if it was November of 2027, I would have been in the first trimester.
You were sperm in your dad's balls.
My dad would have recently shot me out. I was a thing causing my mom great morning sickness.
God damn it! My dad recently shot me out.
Is that not how you describe yourself?
I mean, that's how I'm going to talk about 19 1992 is going to be.
In 1992, I was recently ejaculated. I was a mistake that my parents had made.
I was like, was I? Yeah, I think I was planned.
I was planned. I was the last of my parents' planned children. So, anyways, my little brother.
I was like, didn't you have 2 younger brothers, or just the one?
I have just one. My parents did have plan on having another kid, but they were planning to adopt.
Ah,
And then they got pregnant.
like, well,
And then my mom got pregnant. Oopsie.
can we adopt the? They should have done like a kid swap, like trading Pokemon.
They love to tell the story. They're like, yeah, we had already had a little Chinese girl picked out, and then I got pregnant.
Did they actually have a girl picked out?
Yep.
Oh damn. Sorry, we can't adopt you. I got knocked up.
Sorry, we can only afford one. So my brother always goes like, so like what were you gonna? What are you gonna be? He's like, well, my mom wanted to be a Chinese girl, but I think I'm gonna be a businessman instead.
It's not too late for him to be a Chinese girl.
I mean, he can identify as whatever. It's 2026.
God,
One quick trip to Taiwan and
I still
Thailand is the one with all that.
I still can't believe. Yeah.
I don't think Taiwan is known for that, but Thailand, yeah.
I was like, let's not say anything about Taiwan. We don't want to hurt our Chinese viewership.
I mean, it depends on which part of China, you know.
Taiwan.
Are they under the dictatorship side or the side?
Are they? Is it not all?
Hong Kong is its own independent part.
All right.
Sure.
But yes,
I know there's a reason that Hong Kong gets like very outraged if they're like listed as just China. That reminds me, something we should, if we beat this game early enough before Star Force comes out, and after the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, is I saw a thing where it's like a questionnaire. It's like a fill in the blank, and it's like U.S. states, and then it's like Southern American continent countries, and it's Asian countries and European countries. But like they'll be like, oh, find Iowa, and you have to put like the thing over Iowa. And I think you and me would do awfully. I would do awfully at that.
I was gonna say
I don't know about you, but
I would do bad at the states and the countries. I would do.
I feel like I could do like 50% of the states. I won't lie. Like anything outside of the southern, like the south part of the America, I would struggle with. Especially like towards central, like the Midwest and the Northeast.
I mean, we could probably. I was gonna say that's probably where I'm like somewhat stronger. Maybe we can combine. Oh shit! I almost died. I was not paying attention. I had half a fucking sliver left.
But I really want us to do the European countries because I feel like we're gonna do fucking terrible with that shit.
I can find Italy because it's a boot.
Yeah.
That's about it.
One was I saw some people do it and they got to Asia and they gave them China. And they're like, okay, so we can't put it over Hong Kong, and they like gave them Hong Kong, and they're like, oh, okay. And like they sat there for a second, and it was like, so they have to divide Korea, right? They can't just show you say Korea, right?
Did they
and
not divide?
I'm pretty sure it did.
Okay.
But they like after they did the China, they like both sat there for like 3 minutes and like, should we keep going? Like, surely this is right? Yeah. I think it did something else too, like some other warring faction that it just gave them the one, and they're like,
Yeah, oddly, I'm really, maybe not oddly, because I'm West Coast baby. I have such a hard time picturing the actual East Coast. Like in my head, the only thing on the fucking water is Florida. Like I just cannot imagine anything else on the East Coast.
I mean, I could definitely get you at least 7 or 8 of them on the Southeast. I think the only thing I would fuck up with is I always think Virginia is lower than it is. I think I always fuck it up with the Carolinas.
Like, yeah, just the like I know there's an East Coast, and I know a bunch of countries are on it, or countries, fuck,
Yeah,
states. But like for
I
whatever
always fuck
reason,
it up with the Carolinas.
my brain just cannot process that. Like fucking Connecticut's on the fucking coast. Like what the fuck? That's not Florida.
I mean, yeah. I would describe that as more northeast though, because Connecticut's like it's like just south of New York.
Fun fact: Connecticut's actually one of the few states I have been to.
I'm so sorry.
Very briefly, we went. Or no, fuck, not Connecticut. I lied.
I was gonna say I'm surprised that it was Connecticut. Yeah, I don't doubt you. Just of all of the states on the East Coast for you to have gone to, I wouldn't have been for that.
Well, I went. It was Rhode Island. Because
Okay.
I went to Boston to visit a friend, and we took the subway to Rhode Island to visit another friend.
Gotcha.
So
I was gonna say, why would you go to Rhode Island?
I went to Boston, but we took a stop in Rhode Island.
So I just beat Oden and unlocked the Oden abilities.
Neat.
So you say we're calling it here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna start the fight. I think I'm right at
I
his
am
door.
on the part known as Brotherhood, and that means I have 4 more chapters until we're finished.
Neat. Yeah, that looks like a boss door, so I actually think it's a good place to call it. If I remember, I'll do it. I'll catch up off camera. If not, I don't know. But anyway, my bitch wife. All right, let me hold on. I gotta say goodbye to our Chinese viewers.
Viewers, the S crazy word.
Yeah, China loves me.
It's because we go crazy in China.
Yeah, we're big in China. I don't think China doesn't have access. They don't have like access to like regular YouTube, right?
Again, I think it depends on the part of it, because the mainland part, I'm pretty sure, is under a dictatorship. So I don't think they probably have a ton of access to it. But I could be wrong about that, because I know they've recently got a lot more access to video games.
True.
But I'm pretty sure Hong Kong is pretty free.
All right.
Again, just not sure about that. I am definitely not an expert in this.
In the off time, I'm in the week prior or week till, I'm gonna learn how to say good night in Chinese.
I know how to say hello.
I'm just say good. I don't need to say hello. My face says hello. But all right, stream